When people ask me, what do? I tell them I'm a stretch therapist and I combine advanced conversation therapy with it. The common question that I get is, what is that and how do you do it? Well, it is so simple. I stretch them. I find where their tension is. You would have already known what the problem is when that you assess them. But as you're laying them down and you're going through your stretch, you ask them the question. But explaining it to people how I do it, they can't understand. Conversation will actually give a result of this amazing emotional release. Problems that they've had, that they've stored in their body, will actually be released. Manual therapists will always ask me, how do I get my clients to totally relax? They ask me, isn't it difficult to get your client to really relax? Yes, it is difficult. But what I do in advanced conversational therapy, ACT, is I simply ask the questions. And the 3 takeaway things that I do that you can implement with your client today, tomorrow, is just ask them, what is the problem? You can do that either when they're on the bed, but I like to do it as your assessment. I like to do a prime of sitting down and just having a conversation. What is the problem? And they'll tell you a whole heap of stuff, but what you want to listen to is just the problem. The second thing that you'll be looking out for is when they slow down, and you'll just notice that they'll just go into a thought, because when they're thinking about something, they're trying to bring up a memory of what that emotion is. Just be conscious when they slow down and they explain it to you. And then they'll go really, really fast. And then that'll be just a whole lot of symptoms. Third thing you can ask your client is if they were to scan their body, even though you know that it might be a back or whatever issue, but taking away all that and just putting that aside, just get them to scan their body and say, what is it that they feel right now? When they just go from the top of their head all the way down, where do they feel anything? And it's not the actual issue that they're seeing you with. It could be something totally different. The 3 things is what is the problem? And they'll tell you what the problem is. The second one is that you'll just listen for how fast they talk to how slow they talk. That is an indication of what they're thinking, what they're remembering of an emotion. The third thing is to just ask them to scan their body. What are they feeling and where are they feeling it? So those 3 things that I've told you that you could do straight away with your client,